What's going on? What's going on? Brutus here with another beer run episode. This war is still going on, but the beer run portion we can do because all the nines are cleared. Let's take a look at what we have, and then I'll talk through why I'm not showing some. We still have some nines remaining here that are going to get triple scouts onto our Town Hall 10s, even possibly push the percent a bit more than what we have already. Hi, are you going to give me a kiss? Yeah. Come here. Mwah. Happy Father's Day to everyone. That tells you when I'm recording this. I'm not sure when I'll post it. That's the beer run series. 2 fresh hit 3 stars. So I'm not going to show them all, and I'm not going to show just in this video one of the attacks of the people that did it. But I do want to give them, I'll explain why, and then show you that they did in fact get it. Joinfreak, we'll look at number 20. Husk, he is on the live attack series, so I'm not going to show his. Plus, on 19, that was a witch attack, and yeah, it just there's no reason to show those. We got enough of them. For Killer, we're definitely for Killer. He is also on the live attack. So I won't focus his. We're going to focus on 3 attacks. 2 of them for Ost and 1 from Joinfreak. So let's start with Joinfreak. And of course, everything that we're looking at is fresh. We caught the end of this during the beginning of my live attempt of doing the brainless witch slap. Because I'm sorry if you could find a base that is just got 1 or 2 flaws for it. There's severe flaws for the witch slap. So Joinfreak was asking about this base. He was thinking about doing a shattered entry to get to the queen, because he only had a 2023, and he wanted to do a Lalo of a sort, but he was going with shattered, and I said don't go with shattered, go with a walk, and then we talked about the angle and why it worked. And then to help with time and then direction of the queen to make sure that she stays locked on to key important targets rather than trash that are high hit points, so she stays there forever. Also looking at the CC line that you'll aggro the CC before you aggro the queen. These are all reasons why coming from this angle works best. I talked about after you're done with the CC and she starts to step up and work on the queen, you want to start with your BK here with some wizards behind to quickly take down the trash, support part of the walk, keep her moving inward. Her goal is the splash damage, and mainly that sweeper. I mean, we want her to get that. So he executed this quite well, like with the one flaw that I'll point out. This freaking hot right here. Definitely put 1 wizard on that bad boy on the way in, but I'm nitpicking. But we did say that. I'm just saying, we did say start a wizard there. Anyway, the rest, this is all exactly the plan. He really did so well on the execution of this. Only needed, that Max Hound did not last very long being double tracked. However, he didn't need much more than that time that it allowed there. And you can see that here. Once he haste on over with that, really it's the queen here that's making the difference maker, and being that the last air defense is so shallow, I can't speak this morning, that I told him that he was nervous. He wanted to bring 3 hounds. We talked through the value that you bring cleanup troops. He had 5 minions for cleanup because you won't have as many cleanup pups if you go with the shattered the way that he's doing it here. But that heal almost acts like a 3rd hound. And as long as you bring up cleanup troops in the back, you'll be fine. And I mean, he swags out 25 troop space or so, the queen ability, and a rage. Oh look, it's a balloon parade. Balloon parade. What? I like balloons. GG, buddy. Well executed. Let's go up. Take a look at Ost, who is on 10 and 6. These were freaking gangster. Again, fresh hits. And I'm trying not to show an abundance of witches. We did use witch base armies in this war quite effectively. But to have people say that it's mindless Anybody can do it, blah, blah, blah. They also use the same strategy on us, and they're not clearing all the Town Hall 9s. The defense rest. So anybody that's like, oh, stop showing it, and oh, it's so easy. Hate is going to hate. Don't hate the game. Don't hate the player, hate the game. If you hate it so much, why can't you do it? And why? That's what I'm getting at. You still have to execute it. It is not going to get you the 3 every single time. This war is a great example of it. It is easy, I will give you that. It's not much you have to look for on a base to make it work. But you can't shoehorn it onto the base. You cannot shoehorn any strategy onto the base and expect it to clear every single time. So that's something we observed. Not everything on here was Witch Slap. We were very selective about what to use it on and why. I myself only used it on the first attack. The second attack, there was not a base that I would use it on effectively, confidently, so I didn't. It's simple as that. So anyway, Ost right here is going against it. Going against this base, rather, using a Queen Walk Shattered Hobo. Loses some healers around the bend, but it's okay because he still ends up with 1 or 2 healers, 2 or 3 healers remaining, and that really helps sustain his bowlers and his kill squad here. Not that he needs to use a heal on this because the golems give him enough tankage. They tripped over some GBs, so he smartly holds on to that heal. Plus the healers come up behind and act like a healing should they trip over any GBs, and that allows him to use his heal spell on his flanking hogs that come in here. So really nice job doing a Queen Walk, coming around the bend, then the second face being the Shattered, sprinkling in the hogs and getting the fuck out of there. Sprinkling in the hogs. Stu has the Queen ability in hand, and that Golem is healthy as all get out because the healers have locked onto it. Very patient. I really like how patient it is with his hogs. The defenses are being distracted by that Golem. Rather than wasting all the hogs at once, he just sprinkles them in, takes advantage of them being distracted, and he bags a heal spell and 8 hogs. Yeah. This was his... look! It's a hog parade! Look, I want to run out to the battlefield! I don't know what you would do for a hog parade. I don't know. Oh, let's jump into this. Surprise live attack. Sphinx doesn't even know what's happening. Well, now we have video series crossing over into each other. Watch out now. I'm sorry, I had to. Everything's about live, right? I'm sure you guys much rather watch a live 10v10 attempt than what we were showing. This is not looking... I don't know. He's got to... I don't know. It's not looking too good. That rage here... Not sure... Oh, his bowlers all walked on him. That's not going to clear. Those bowlers all at the top there. There's a lot of bowlers that walked. Without a heal for them, that is definitely not a 3. Good try, buddy. Let's get back on topic here and go down to his last hit, which was on number 10. Sorry, Shake and Bake was the second hit. This one was just as freaking gangster. A go... Is this, I believe, no, it's not a Brimstone. It's a Go 4 Gobolo. Somebody was saying in chat, which I found very funny. They said in chat that people are still... It shocks me... it shouldn't, but it shocks me and I forget that these terms that are so common, I assume, so commonly used in the war community, such as cold blood, shattered, and stoned, those were all created by the great green man himself, Hulk, from Hulk Files, who was in Reddit Troopers way back in the day. He quit the game. I tried to get a brutally honest conversation with him. He wants nothing to do with me or the game. So he's the one that came up with this, as well as how many loons you bring for like a holo wee wee or a holo, things like that. So stoned is cold blood is 1, shattered is 2, stoned is 3, and then people were asking what is 4, 5, and 6, right? Well, he also came up with those, and then everyone just widely started accepting them because everybody was, watching the Hulk, man. He was a very unique personality. You either loved him or hate him. As we take a look at this, I don't want to distract from what we're looking at. If you guys have seen this, his first phase of his attack, his Go 4 Gobo here, pretty much wrecked the entire base by itself. I mean, come on. Yeah, the back-end loons weren't even needed, and if you're guessing it, that's right. There's about to be a balloon parade. Look, it's a balloon. Balloon parades. Ah, skeletons. Okay, anyway, back to this. Go 4 is 4. Some people just call it quad. Brimstone is 5. And then 6 and 7 are considered freak shows. And Hulk had one on his video as well, having a freak show go-ho by Raisin Smuggler, who is now in War Whales, I believe. It's an infamous video for me because you just should watch it. Freak show go-ho. Search that on YouTube. Freak show go-ho. It is insane. It's like 6 or 7 golems. I think it's 7 with 2 hogs and all royals. So anyway, what I thought was funny, I think we should show Killers because I'm going to have his other one in a live. Let's look at Moose Coma. This was an internet base that was tweaked. I really hope that some people are building unique bases rather than... I mean, we recognize so many bases here. Like, if anybody in League play, guys, that is interested in this, my clan's no exception. I'm telling you, every clan out there, like when they recognize a design or something like that, they're all going to YouTube and they're going to find the replay that clears it. Not that we needed to go very far for this base because it's an internet base. It's just been slightly tweaked, but I just hope it's not going to be like that for the rest of the season. I'm pretty sure it's not. I saw some really, really good clan names in here that recognize that fundamental whenever you're doing arranged wars, much less league play. But we're going to watch Killer come in here. His other fresh hit was captured live, so was Husk in the live video series in a separate video. But going back to why I brought up the Cold Blood Shattered and Stone, is the joke after that was 4 was I have no idea, was what somebody described it in clan chat with, and they were being funny. And then 5 is what are you doing with your life, is what it's called, and it cracked me up. And I think that was Killer that did that. That was being funny, describing what do you call 4 golem and 5 golem set kill squads. When he said 5 was, what are you doing with your life? You need to reevaluate your attack. I about died. I just about died on that one. Anyway, really patience on this. The only thing I am nitpicking on this is I don't understand why we are fighting the sweeper. Killer did this in both. We need to talk about your directional Lalo Killer because even on your first one, which I caught live that we talked through in chat, you had suggested going from the opposite end, starting the Lalo from the opposite end, and it wasn't indicative of the sweeper. If you started your Lalo right here, where I have highlighted the sweeper on the air defense right by it, you never fight the sweepers at all. You still have the same outcome. But you don't fight the sweepers at all. I'm saying this as we watch this base get annihilated, and he leaves the lights on for Talladega Nights. Shake and bake, baby, shake and bake, Ricky Bobby, Ricky Bobby. That's what we've been saying every 3-star. Second place is first to lose. I love that movie. It's really a great clan name, Talladega Nights, and then the leader is Shake and Bake. I mean, that's freaking awesome. Hope that you guys enjoyed those beer run raids and this surprise live 10v10 attempt. Once again, it's Brutus reminding you, you got to be better than a double, and I will check you next time.